So the first thing you're going to do when you're matting is start by measuring the area of the artwork that you want to be visible through the window of the mat. I find it helpful to write these numbers down. So you'll measure your height and your width. Then you're going to add 4 to each number to get the entire size of the mat. So mine here will be 12 inches by 12 1/4 inches. So I will need to go to the paper cutter and cut down a piece of mat board to the correct size. And when I'm using the paper cutter, I make sure to take my time, line it up, use the grid on the actual cutter so it's nice and straight. So now that we have our piece of mat board in the correct size, we can go over to the mat cutter. Check the mat cutter to make sure it's set to 2 inches. 2 inches is the standard size that we use, so that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. It can be helpful to draw the lines on the back of the mat. You could use a ruler to do this, but you can also just use the edge of the mat cutter. If you push the blade to the side, it just makes it nice and easy and quick. Having a scrap of mat board to use as a runner can help you make a cleaner cut line. So I place that in first, and then my mat with the excess coming out to my right, or how it looks in the video, to the bottom. Then I'm going to apply a lot of pressure and just make each of my cuts. If you didn't get a cut all the way through, you could either use an X-Acto knife or put it back in the mat cutter to recut it. And there you have it, a window mat. So we are going to put it over top of the artwork. Just line it up, make sure it looks good, and use some masking tape to secure the art to the mat. I usually like to put like a little piece facing up on the back of the artwork first, just because it will help you secure the mat to the artwork. It makes it easier when you flip it over, and then you can tape all of the edges. But that's just a trick I like to use. You might find something that works better for you. But that's the basic way on how to cut a mat. Keep in mind you can customize the border. 2 inches is a common width and what we like to use, but it is customizable.